Hello. It is bad quality still.
Yeah, what is
Why
up with
are
your
you-
camera? What have you done?
I don't know. I really don't know. Why does it look so bad?
I don't... It just seems out of focus.
How do I fix that?
Um...
Hold on. Oh, here we go.
There you
If I
go.
shine this directly at my face. To be fair, it slightly fixed it. Alright, we're having technical difficulties.
See,
Hello, internet!
I look like I've got a tan. Although I've just got a different colour skin. Let me put an extra light on.
Hello,
That don't make any difference. But yes, hello. Hello.
There you go. Ever the professionals here.
We are live. It is podcast time.
It is podcast time. Hello. What's happened, Thomas? What's happened since I last seen you? Any news?
Completely redone my Discord.
True.
Spent a lot of, well, I say a lot of time, a few hours sorting that out. Painstaking, pissing about with it.
It confuses the hell out of me. I genuinely don't know how to use Discord. I'm quite surprised I've managed to figure out how to be here.
Well, until the other night when I'd done it, I've spent more time organising other people's Discords than my own, so...
That is true. This is trippy.
Evening, cop.
Hiya, mate. You alright, lad?
Honestly, we've not been smoking a wacky back in. You've got a colourful background.
I like it. It's a crying shame my green screen's fucking up. I do apologise. Well, it's the camera more than the green screen.
Hey, mine's artifact in my t-shirt, so it's fine.
That's rule number one. You can't wear green and have a green screen.
I haven't got green on, it's blue, and it's picking it up.
What? I'm sorry to tell you, honey, but that's a green t-shirt.
No, it's not. It's blue. I'll send you a photo of the t-shirt after, just so you can argue.
I'm going to need both graphic evidence.
It's obviously you got
Are
hints.
you ready for my day today?
Go on in.
I've triggered myself, Tom.
Have you?
I've really triggered myself. So, you know all these social media apps that are out there, bloody... What's the agenda for this evening? Me moaning, I think.
Nothing new then.
Nah, I'm going to moan for a bit. We got Milky Moo joining us at 8 PM.
That's it, spoiler surprise.
Yeah. I told him the wrong time. It's just...
Ever
There's
the
a reason I'm the co-host and not the host.
Ever the professional.
Told him the wrong time, for fuck's sake.
Can't sort out a camera, don't even know what time the podcast is on.
It's bad, isn't it? It is bad.
Some co-host, eh?
But yeah, I am going to moan. Do you know these social media, like Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and stuff?
Yes.
Why do I use them? Because every time I use them, I come off them with like this like, it just upsets me. Like, I genuinely don't know why I use them. I feel like everyone on there shows like a perfect version of their lives.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I necessarily fell into that trap, but I must have been doing something because it came up on my Facebook and like Snapchat and stuff like a year ago today, what you were doing, and it genuinely upset me.
Oh, I know how you feel. I do know how you feel. Especially with the Snapchat. It likes forcing your memories down your throat. Oh, this is what you were doing a year ago.
Because like 12 months ago, like, I think I thought like that I was like getting somewhere in life, you know, not like big-headed, but you know, the usual shit. Hey, well,
Evening,
the
Will.
usual shit that people do, like, you know, get a good job and move out and stuff. Like, that's what I was doing a year ago, and then I look at where I'm at now. On the allegedly podcast, how did I fucking get here? How did I get here? It did raise a lot of questions for me. It really did.
I'm 100% on that all year. Obviously, as you know, I DJ. All year, my Snapchat, near enough every Saturday night. Here's a memory from last year. It's like, yeah, cheers, remind me when I could work. When I was out having fun, enjoying life.
But I do
money.
think that social media, to an extent, is quite damaging for mental health. And today, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, because I've seen countless times. But today, I was like, wow, that's took me on a journey. But equally, so I was in like this deep, dark place. I'm not going to lie to you, I was. But equally, when I think of like, where will I be in a year's time, that excites me.
Yeah, definitely.
that makes me feel a little bit better.
Exactly. This time next year, should Snapchat this moment, so us moaning about Snapchat, so this time next year, it pops up, ooh, here's a memory from a year ago when you was pissing and moaning about us.
Yeah, we'll be on Radio 1 then with our own podcast.
Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe you will. I don't think they'll invite me.
might not quite make Radio 1. Your announced pronunciation for the BBC, dear.
Yeah. Do you know what I learned yesterday? I don't know why I learned this. I don't even know where I got these things from, but you know, if a nuclear bomb is dropped in the UK, how did we get to this conversation? I don't know.
Go on, I'm intrigued.
Okay. I've clickbaited you a little bit. If Radio 4 isn't played for 3 days on the trot,
Yep, I know this. I already know this.
Did you know this?
Yep.
If Radio 4 isn't played for 3 days on the trot, then it's declared that Britain has fallen.
And the sub-commanders then have an envelope, which they open, they've got 2 envelopes, they open one. I'm sure it's 2 envelopes, it could be 3. They open then one of them. One of them is a letter from the last reigning Prime Minister. So at the moment it would be Bojo. Basically declaring that they've got free will to launch their nuclear missiles on their subs. And there's another one saying, find the nearest land you can go to and get on with life and have a cup of tea, basically.
I think I'd rather take my chances with the radiation and go to France.
But yes, this is something I knew about. Because, also, it's one of the first things a Prime Minister has to do in their role.
Really?
Is write said letters.
Interesting. I mean, understandably.
So...
you don't want one from, what she called, Theresa May. What's she doing again?
Ed, thank you very much for the sub there. 9 months. Bloody hell. What a legend. But yeah, could you imagine that? Oh yes, celebrating, partying, I've just become Prime Minister. Oh, by the way, you've got to write X amount of letters, because they're all handwritten. It's not a typed document, they have to be handwritten. To every nuclear sub and nuclear launch option for the UK, declaring that you give them free will to declare war on the rest of the world when the country's already over.
When was the last time you wrote words? I'm being deadly serious with you. I don't think I know how to write a paragraph. I literally cannot remember the last time I wrote a paragraph. Everything's typed.
You mean with a pen?
Yeah, with a pen.
So the last words I wrote was yesterday.
This sounds like you're writing a will. Is that what they say when they read it? The last words in testimony of Tom Green. Go on, what did you write?
No, the last thing I wrote then was yesterday, a little post-it note, giving me a little reminder of something I wanted to moan about tonight.
Ooh, what a beautiful segue. What was that?
So, last night I sat on Twitch, as I do many hours of my day, and I watched the Gamer Awards.
The Gamer?
Yeah, as in G-A-Y, gay, M-E-R, Gamer Awards. For Game Awards for the LGBT community.
God, we need an award for everything, don't we? It's because we got bullied at school.
So, right, I appreciate that there is a separate awards thing. Again, yes, it does seem the LGBT community needs something separate for everything, which is quite annoying. Yes, Big Toe, he knows you're here.
Unfortunately.
But, I thought, you know what, I fancy watching something different. I've bored of YouTube, I've watched too many things, and I might as well watch something different. The comedy at the start, quite funny, I enjoyed that. Really good comedian, I can't remember her name. How good my memory is, I'm like a fish, in and out. But then the award started, and I was just sat here cringing.
See, I find that I find it like it really annoys me. So if you're saying I don't necessarily believe that gaming, if someone puts their penis somewhere else than the norm, they shouldn't have like a separate award ceremony. I thought it was supposed to be like pushing towards inclusion, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody cares what you do, but these things separate us and like put us in a box. And
Definitely.
it actually really, really frustrates me. I think it's very counterproductive. I understand why they're doing it, but I think it's very counterproductive. It just builds unnecessary walls.
Yeah. What also annoys me, or annoyed me, past tense, get me grammar correct, most of all, the woman from PlayStation. I appreciate it's an award show and it's all had to be recorded, people at home, isolation, all that lot. Not a problem. I'll get to the other thing in a minute. But the woman from PlayStation was so condescending in the way she was talking. It's like she was presenting a kid show to a group of 3-year-olds. Yes, obviously there's probably younger gamers who watched it. Although if they did, some of the jokes weren't good for them, from the comedian. But it's like, you know how you see a kid show and it's, what did you do today? That's how she was talking and her tone of the voice, and it's just like, we're still people. You don't need to talk to us like idiots.
Yeah, I do get really frustrated. I really, really do. The separation is something where I thought, I don't think gay people need their own award show. Am I crazy for thinking that? I literally think that's bizarre. Like, I don't feel like there needs to be that separation of people. There should just be an award show. What you do with your genitalia should have nothing to do with what you do on a game. Like, I don't see the correlation.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's because we grew up in the UK and it's more accepted here.
Yeah.
But I just don't see the correlation at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what they're celebrating. The fact that there's more inclusion in games. Bring in more LGBT characters and storylines. That, yeah, fully support that. But, again, it don't need to be shoved down your throat. Hypothetically speaking. Sort of thing.
I doubt the fact. Yeah, we've started podcasting. This is what, our third one?
Yes, hi Tom. And no, I can't stream music at the moment. My MacBook is broken.
Yeah, but this is our third podcast now.
I know.
I really like it. I think it's definitely a change of pace. It's like a different gear, and I quite like it. It's nice and I mean, this is generally what we do anyway. We just sit on Discord and have a natter.
We do, and we come up with a crazy idea months ago, and it was months ago, about might as well just stream it. And yeah, after Aidan's Christmas break and everything, we finally got round to it. And here we are. Episode number 3.
It's funny you say that. Tom said, shall we have Gaz on as a guest today? And I said no, because he's doing my fucking head in. We had a bicker today, and I was like, listen, he's not coming on this podcast. I'm going to kill him. Maybe next week, lad. Maybe next week.
Yes, Tom, definitely we will talk to you about getting you on one evening. And hopefully we're planning to get Heather on as well at some point. Yeah,
Tom wants to snap up Heather. For those that don't know, Heather is... I may be misquoting here, so take this with a pinch of salt. I do talk a lot of shite. But I think she's like a researcher into COVID-19, right?
Well, she's a doctor.
I'm a doctor. I don't fucking mean anything.
She's not a hair doctor.
Big toe as a guest, no chance. Not a chance. You do our heads in, you're a boomer like you. Thank you, mate. Speaking of hair doctor, have you seen this? You've had a nice trim.
Me?
Yeah, have you not?
No.
Are you telling me you've not had a haircut, Tom?
No.
Yes, you have.
I haven't. I got out of the shower, what, just over an hour ago?
Thomas, don't do this. You've had a haircut.
I haven't. I had a shave.
I'm going to dig myself out of this.
I've had a shave, but I've not had a haircut. It's just flat because I washed it and it's not gone messy yet. Probably start frizzing up as the podcast goes along.
I went to the barbers. I didn't think they were open.
Barbers open? Ooh.
Am I wrong in thinking that? I didn't think they were open till the 12th of April.
Yeah, they're not meant to be. Naughty, naughty.
So, illegal barber activity.
Ooh, quick dob 'em in. Get that fine money.
Well, I heard that everything, whether this is correct or not, again, do not take a word I say as fact, please. If you do that, you're a fool. But I heard that we're opening up earlier than what they've actually said.
What, the 20th of June? Or 21st of June?
Yeah, I thought that we were opening up earlier. Or at least that's what I seen on the very scant bit of news I consumed.
Well, it's a tough one. I'm not setting any stone to it. Because look at Christmas. Everyone was told they could have Christmas, and then that went tits up.
The police went to my mate's house the other day because they thought he was running an illegal barber shop. I mean, I don't think that's in the Magna Carta.
Yeah, 12:15.
Oh God. They're fucking making up rules as they go. Everything's illegal these days. I'm damn sick of it.
Oh, exactly.
The Magna Carta, that is, they asked to come in and he said yes, but only if you have an appointment. Brilliant. Brilliant. Can you ban that person?
Oh dear.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hook, line and sinker that, Tom.
Completely went for that one there.
I really did. He had me on a hook.
But what's worrying?
We believe it when I see it. I genuinely think we will be allowed out earlier. Just from what I've heard, the murmurings.
If the further succession of vaccination and the drop in the R rate really does push forward, yeah, it can happen. But what I saw today, and I know it's been trending all over Twitter today, they're bringing back the old help out to eat out to help out rubbish again.
Fucking serious.
Yes.
It worked so well the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant first time. Put us into the third lockdown. Businesses didn't actually do well off it. And, yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Tom?
Yes, you may, of course.
If the answer to the question gets you cancelled, I apologise.
Oh, great. Here goes my Twitch channel.
It's a good question.
Go on.
You were offered a vaccine, would you have one?
Yeah.
Would you really? See, okay, maybe I'll cancel myself now. I personally, I would have one, but I wouldn't have one now.
No, I'm more than for taking the vaccine. With my asthma, those who didn't know, I'm asthmatic. Quite a common thing, but it puts me in the slightly more vulnerable case. And every year I'm meant to have my flu jab. Last year I didn't bother. I was sensible. Because I was staying at home, it's like, what's the chances of me getting it by staying at home?
Yeah.
I know it's a seasonal thing and I should do it. And am I going to then put myself at risk of COVID and put others at risk, let's say it fairly, by going to a mass flu jab vaccination thing? They weren't even holding it at the doctor's surgery, they was doing it in the local shopping centre. Yeah, makes sense. Hire out a shop to do flu jabs, and literally they're like, oh, your appointment will be at 11 minutes and 21, you can't be late.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm like, 11:21, that's another appointment. Oh yeah, every appointment's literally recorded to the minute. It's like, oh my god, how many people are you flooding through your doors if you're doing it that quick?
I think I will have it, but I wouldn't want to be the first in line. Like,
Well, you're
I
not
feel like it's all well and good to have it, and you know, if it's right for you, it's right for you. If it's wrong for you, it's wrong for you. And I'm in no way an anti-vaxxer. Like, don't think I'm sat there going, they're putting microchips in your arms. Bill Gates is a lizard. Like, that's not me. But I definitely wouldn't be the first in line for it. I'll happily be the 10 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd like 10 million other people to kind of get it done first or whatever.
Millions have had it though.
Effects of it.
Yeah, millions have received it already.
Yeah, but imagine if it's if you have that vaccine, 3 years later, you're infertile and you're shooting cement. Do you know what I mean? That worries me.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you expecting to get someone pregnant in 3 years' time, Aidan? Is there something you're not telling us?
No one's touched my seed in a year. I've been storing it up. I don't want it to turn into cement on me now. But
I'm sure you've shot many up the back of the curtain. Don't worry.
I will have it done. I will have it done. But I just don't want to be the first. Like, I want to see long-term effects first, and I think that's okay. That feels right for me. Hopefully, I'm not going to go around and kill anyone. You know, I don't leave the house, so
Exactly.
it's not like I'm a huge risk. Please don't cancel the internet. I know everyone's like very much get a vaccine, and I shall, just not now.
In my mind, I've put worse things through my body and in my body. But that's a story for another time, allegedly.
Millions have had it. It's true, millions have had it. I think that's really interesting, though, that, did I see somewhere, like, New York's hosting events again? That doesn't seem...
Yeah.
That doesn't seem sensible.
Why not with the vaccine?
It doesn't seem sensible to me at all.
Like with the whole plans... Right, going back months ago before it got worse again, the original plans in the UK was rapid testing at venues to then get a result within 5 minutes to whether you can allow the person in or not. And if it was a negative result, they was going to let literally thousands of people into events to enjoy, to get the industry up and running again. But then obviously eat out, help out, fucked up the world again, or fucked up the country again, and put that plan out of action.
Did you go to any restaurant when that was on? 'Cause
No, I couldn't afford to.
Well, honestly, fair. But like, for those that don't know, 50% off if you went to eat in a restaurant in the UK. I think it was 50%, right?
Something like that.
In the midst of Corona to boost local businesses. Like, yeah, great idea in theory, but in reality, all you're doing is going catching Corona to save yourself £5. Like, I'm sorry, but was that a good idea? Was that a good idea? Who came up with that thought?
I mean,
it's just ridiculous.
If I had the money and it was certain restaurants, say it was Hawksmoor in London and having a steak there, yeah, I would have went for the 50% off because one, their steak is fucking brilliant, and two, to get 50% off in there is amazing. It makes it a bit more affordable. And for those who don't know, you pay by the gram, and it's beautiful. They're not cheap. They're a special occasion sort of restaurant.
Watching the cricket earlier in India and lots of fans in was odd to see. See, I'm very much like that now. Like, I would never go up to somebody and be like, you're not social distancing. Like, I don't care that much. But if I see it on TV, or even if it's a rerun of something and I've not quite clicked on, I am kind of shocked. Like, even if I watch a music video and I see dancers dancing together, I'm like, oh, you're not 2 meters. That's 1.8. I feel like I now know how long a meter is, which I never kw before.
Go on then,
Very aware of how long one is.
How long is a meter? What can you compare it to?
My thigh bone.
I see. I was waiting for 3.5 penis lengths or something then from you.
Yeah, I'd say it was like the same length as my thigh bone.
See if I... No, that's not a meter.
Do you not think?
Right, if I... Right, here goes.
How
Let's break
tall
it.
am I?
If I stretch my arms out at full span, I know,
Yeah.
with my hands twisted in holding something, it's about 1.68 metres for me.
Do you want? No, I'm going to blow your head up now. And I don't know why my camera's doing this and you can't focus on me, but there you go. I'm about to blow your head up now.
Go on.
Are you ready for this? This is science right here. Right, if you put your arms out and lie on the floor like this, ignore the sweat patch. Oh, it's on this side. If you do this, all right, it's the exact same length as you if you lie on the floor. I promise you. So how tall are you? 1.68 meters?
No, that's with my hands turned in holding something, so I'm losing quite a bit stretch. I'm 6 foot tall. So about...
Are you really 6 foot?
Yes.
I didn't realise you were such an alpha male, Thomas.
How many... I won't even go into that subject.
I hadn't realised I was amongst an alpha
So
male.
if I convert 6 foot right, it's about 185 centimetres. I think. That's off the top of my head. I need a web tab. 6 foot in meters.
I'm 6'4".
Oh, 182.
I didn't know you were 6'4", Thomas. Jeez, not you, Tom.
Yeah.
Tom,
Alright, 6
I'm
foot
here. I'm
182.
Milky.
I might be 6'1" then. I don't know.
All right, we're dragging him in. Are you ready? The special guest has arrived.
Is he here ready to go?
Yeah, he may be a little bit late, unfortunately, because of
Every
my
night, you're a superstar.
Do you know your
Thank you very
podcast
much.
times? Jamie, thank you very much for the 4 months of tier 1.
Where you want me? All right, all right. Are you ready for this? Let's break the immersion. Are you ready?
Right, Milky, if you jump into the green room on my Discord. Speaking of my Discord, I know I mentioned it all earlier, but it has had a huge facelift. If you're not in there, get yourself involved. And
I'm
6'5", wow.
Why is everyone so tall? I guess you can say whatever the fuck you want on the internet. Yeah, I'm 7 foot, me, mate. No one's gonna fucking get a ruler out on me, are they?
He wishes. Right, Milky's ready to come in. Let's drag Milky in.
Oh, I'm about to get told off. He's about to go nuts with me.
And we hear a Milky.
Oh shit, here we go again.
There
Hi,
he
Milky.
is. Now
How are
the
you?
question is, Milky, are you going to get your camera on?
No. But you
No.
can have this one.
Ah, he is putting a camera on. So, with the magic of internet, let's quickly,
Oh,
allegedly
Oh.
podcast, see if this works first time.
no chance. It did! Hello!
Yes. That's what you call a professional setup for once.
We're flexing our green screens on you here, Milky, but neither of ours are working particularly well currently.
Yeah, screw you up at the keyboards.
I'll give you that, it's true.
I win.
You can even, on Milky's screen there, see a raw Aidan with the green screen, unprocessed.
Oh yeah, no, that's don't ruin the magic. That's movie magic, that. Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
This is how the internet works.
It's been 7:30.
Yeah, so
Milky,
why
get a shave.
are you late, Milky? I'll be honest with you, mate. I think tardiness is disgusting.
Right, so I'm sat driving around, just doing bits and bobs in my car. Aidan's like, "Can you join the podcast tonight? We need someone to join the podcast tonight. Can you join the podcast?" I'm just like, "Yeah, no worries. I am streaming, and I promise Sammy a raid. No worries. What time does it start? 8. Beautiful. Sammy, do your thing at 5:02. Let's go. 5:02. That gives me 5 minutes to go for a wee, grab a drink, job done. No, it's 7:30. He jumps in my stream and tells me. It's like, no, screw you.
Mate, honestly, I fucked up everyone's day. So, dear sweet Gary was downstairs making tea, and I was like, "Oh, I'll make you tea now, so then you can eat by the time you go on the podcast." I had to shout down to him. I was like, "Gary, don't make tea."
Oh, sorry, Big Toe. I thought you said you wanted a timeout. My bad.
It starts.
Whoops.
Do boo boo boo.
Boop, boopy doo.
We need to talk about boo boo be doo, Tom, because you are the creator of it.
Well,
You are the one that's poisoned everybody's mind.
I'm not the
I'm just
creator. The Price is Right is the creator, but it was me who gave that sample to Rodders. And
I knew it would outgrow his channel. Like, I find myself, if I drop something on the floor, boop boop be doo, it's just become a part of my vernacular now. It's absolutely ridiculous.
ooh, vernacular. Vernacular. Oh.
Vernacular. Thank you.
That's a big word for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I bet you can't spell it.
Should we confuse people and switch camera angle?
Go on. Oh, hello.
There he
Let's pick up
is.
close and personal.
There he is.
All right, are you ready for? Can we quiz you, Milky? Do you mind a quiz?
Oh, for goodness sake, alright. Back to this camera.
Yeah, just in case the questions are intense. All right, Milky. Are you
Okay, so-
okay? I feel like we should have had a pre-interview because I'm going to have to ask you this question quite live in front of everyone, and I'm going to force you to answer it.
Okay, let's go.
Can we talk about your Mrs. OnlyFans?
Okay, sure. What do you want?
Yes! I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Everyone can go subscribe and pay for our wedding.
I think
Fucking plug it, mate.
first
Plug it,
thing,
plug
as we're talking about it, let's get the link in chat.
Fucking hell, he's on it!
I
He
have-
is in my stream, copy and pasting the hero.
Look. I may not be a producer by trade, but I am trained. So preparation is key for a show.
Yeah, I messed up the preparation again. I do apologise, but I think it's fascinating.
Sammy's having a mare. What's Sammy having a mare with?
That was extremely quick. Yeah, it's like Tom's got it saved in his favourites.
You can be extremely quick when you visit it and subscribe to it too.
Yeah, Milky, would you find that odd if I bashed the bishop over your missus? Would that be weird?
No, not at all, because you're paying for our wedding.
See, Aidan would describe it as weird. I'm sure, I'm only presuming here, Milky, I'm sure you'd call it empowering.
Agreed.
Or
Agreed.
beneficial.
Fully agreed. I think it is empowering. Like, as much as I might, like, poke fun at it, I do think 110% that it's so empowering. I love anything like that.
I mean,
I wish anyone would page be my Todger. I'd make it out all the time.
I'm sure Big Toe at the moment is probably typing, "Where's your OnlyFan, Aidan?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's going to spell it WERAE. Where? Yeti.
So what's the strange... Have you had any strange requests on there, Milky?
Not really, no. Like, she will turn down stuff that's, like, straight up creepy weird. The weirdest thing that people can't understand is why I'm okay with it. Like, everyone that asks and they're like, can we meet up and, like, blah, blah, and she's like, no, because I think my partner would knock you out. And they're like, what, your partner? And it's like, yeah, we're engaged. We've got a kid. They're like, is he all right with it? Yeah, he was the one that said set it up.
Yeah.
And they just can't grasp that at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it confuses the shit out of them, really. But as long as they're kind of being nice, I'm all right with that. When they get a bit creepy, that's when you tell them to do one. And then if you get the ones that do the weird requests as well, like, she won't do anything that says their name. Like, if someone wants them to say their name, she won't do it. But anything else is pretty much fair game. Like, stick something up there, stick something up here. Do this, like, specific thing.
I'm
like,
such a
I
prude.
want you to put jam on your foot. Okay. And you'll go, how much do you want to spend on it? 20 quid? Sound. I'll put jam on my foot 20 quid if you want it.
Someone gave you 20
quid?
quid to jam on your foot. It wasn't me.
I'm in the wrong business.
And it's 20 quid to put jam on your foot.
I'll put anything on my foot within reason for 20 quid. I will say within reason.
Like, the thing is, everyone's got a fetish and everyone's weird in their own right, so everyone's going to have the thing that they like. And if you can accommodate to it, you can make millions. That's why some of the OnlyFans content creators, whether they're good looking or not good looking, if they're willing to do what people are wanting them to pay them to do, and they're okay with it, you can make a killing on it.
Oh, for sure.
Oof.
For sure. So I've never, other than I followed your missus to be supportive, and because I couldn't help but have a nosy. Right? I couldn't help but have a nosy, and if anyone does want a nosy, Tom shucks it in chat. Have yourself a look.
I have it
There's
set
a
to
link
timer
again.
on my stream.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I'm that okay with it. I have it come up as a timer on my stream every 20 minutes. Whether someone's watching or not, it will just pop up.
Yeah.
I just think it's fascinating. I honestly think it's fascinating. Like, I do think that in today's day and age, it's something that shouldn't be a taboo. It really should not be a taboo. And I think, like, obviously since talking to you and your missus, like, I'm starting to, although I've never had any issue with make that bread however you want, like, I'm definitely understanding it more. You're both consenting adults. You both agree to it. You're both making money from it. Why wouldn't you do it?
Exactly.
And if anything, it's boosted her confidence massively, because for the last 6 years of our relationship, she's always been conscious about her body, and it's got to a stage that she's willing to plaster it across the internet for complete random people to see and judge her on. And to me, that's a monstrous win.
Oh, of course.
Definitely.
I've succeeded by it. Yeah, it's took 6 years to get her to the stage that she wants to plaster it, but the end result is happy days. She's willing to do photos left, right, and centre. Also, it's perks for me because everything she buys for OnlyFans content, one, I get free photos, and two, when it gets to night time and the child's not here, I get to explore all the wonderful ways these items of clothing work. You know, perks and benefits of the job, staff discount and that.
Staff discount. Your teachers pet you, lad.
Well, exactly. There's so many people in open relationships these days where they'll go off and sleep with someone else. So things like OnlyFans are just a drop in the water, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
And I fully agree with the whole not being afraid of your body and showing it off. It's such a
everybody's
huge
got-
confidence thing. We've all got our own defects in our bodies. Aidan's being blurred out, thankfully.
Got hairy legs, weird toes, droopy eye. Like, I'm no fucking spring chicken.
I've got no like bite at all. Like my jaw is fucked.
Come on, Tom, we're opening up here. What's your insecurity, Mr. Perfect?
I've got lots wrong with my body.
He's got asthma. Told us earlier.
Yeah, I've got asthma. I've got scoliosis, so I've got...
FYI, I'm editing a video whilst doing this at the same time, just so you know.
Ooh. Will that video be on at 10 o'clock this evening?
Don't worry, I'm masturbating as we talk.
Oh, lovely.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I have a fake ball. Really, Ian?
Well, there you go. The more you know. You learn something every day. Oh, where's
So the
my video
question is,
overlay?
was that like a birth thing, or was it like a case of some sort of incident? If you don't mind talking about it.
I think that's really interesting.
Exactly. You've perked our interest now, Ian. And good evening, by the way.
Drag him in here. Drag him in.
Twisted lube.
Not lube,
Tube.
Tube. So why have I got lube on the mic?
So it basically just blocked off like blood supply and stuff like that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, strangled.
Got 13 less teeth than everyone else. I can probably borrow your couple. I can borrow your couple, lad.
I told you to put the Haribo hearts down, for goodness sake. What video am I putting up today? Oh, we'll put this one up.
Lube on the brain trust. But yeah, no, I do think that's really interesting. Like, I'd like to think that society's moving in a way now where it just doesn't matter, especially with what's happening in the world. Like, if I was to, I'm not against anybody making any money in any way, and I think most people now, understanding the circumstances of coronavirus, people losing their jobs, if anybody is against at this point any type of sex work or OnlyFans, you need to grow up. Like, literally, you have to grow up.
I think
Of course you
it
do.
also depends on how you're doing it to yourself. Like, if you're basically, in a sense, whoring yourself out to make ends meet, think about what you're doing a little bit. Because is it making you happy? Is it making you depressed? The thing with obviously Becky doing it is this is a boost of confidence. This is her finally getting to the stage that she can embrace her body, all her curves and all that kind of stuff. And it's nice to see her get to that stage. But if you're just straight up whoring yourself out, then it's like, are you doing it because you want to? Oh my days, I just press play on your video and it's Gaz singing I Believe in Miracles.
So I very much like, for the longest time, I'm quite like, I wouldn't say anti-relationship, but definitely like in no way want to settle down. But I think just from like, I think you and your missus have a really sweet connection, and it is quite endearing. Like, it does warm my cold dead heart. It does. So
says the man who's begging people on a daily basis to slide into his DMs.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want a relationship, like, but I think it's really sweet to see you and your Mrs. Milky. I do think they're both very, very endearing.
See, I'm getting older now, and I'm getting to that point. Maybe it is time to settle down, not be a slut, not stay out all night, all the time, getting up to naughty things with other people.
What happened to the MacBook, Tom?
Oh, the whole cooling system's died on it, so within a minute of turning it on, the bloody thing's overheating, so it's not usable at the moment.
Have you not got any music on the camera on the computer that you're using at the moment?
It's not. I've got plenty of music on this computer I'm using. It's the DJing software itself. Yes, I could put it on any computer. It just runs so much better on Mac.
When am I going to be a guest of honour? Interesting. I mean, IJ would be quite interesting to have on with Heather. That would be quite interesting. So I'm not going to dox him too hard, but he does work in the medical side of things in the UK.
Ooh, that could be an interesting one.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
IJ, if you want to put yourself forward, jump in my Discord.
There is a section in the new Discord if you're interested.
Exactly. Thank you, Milky. Milky.
Speaking of Miss Rona, Milky, you've worked every day, haven't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, we haven't really stopped at all. Mrs. is a care worker, and we went on to click and collect at my shop.
Can I ask you a question?
It's a lie,
Okay.
Milky. You
A
did have
question that
10
may get
days.
you cancelled.
May get me cancelled.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting. So, for those people who are key workers or people who have worked through, do you hold a little bit of disdain in your heart of people who are sat on their arse still getting paid? Because I would. I'd be fuming
No,
about
not really. Not everyone had like. My boss gave us on the first lockdown a very simple choice of: do you want to work and be guaranteed a job at the end of it, or do you want to stay at home on furlough and I can't guarantee that you're going to come back to a job?
it. Yeah.
And that's exactly how he placed it. He's like, I've got money, but financially speaking, if it got to a stage that the loss was too big, I'd sell shops. And it's a case of there'd probably be, we've got 12 shops all in all, and he'd leave 3 because 3 will bounce back no matter what happens because the regulars are there. The others, they're too new, which meant we would have lost 2 staff per shop. And those people would come back to no job. They'd have a comfy time throughout lockdown, getting paid 80% of their wage, but no.
So I think like
Yeah, I
the
think
decision
that's-
was made for me quite early on. The decision was just straight up made for me. Like, sorry lad, we're not going to furlough you. Just fuck off. Because I think they had they saw where the situation was going. Do you know what I mean? They saw it.
Yeah, we were prepped for it. Like as soon as we seen it starting to come in, the boss started planning on it because he noticed because we sell our liquid like across the world, so he's starting to see different parts of the world not ordering as much because of certain things happening. And like China is one place that we do send our liquid to, and when they went from ordering like a 4K order weekly, and then it dropped down to literally a couple £100 effectively. And then it was like, what's happening? Then you start talking to your rep over there, and they're like, this is happening. So it's like, yeah, sound. We knew it was happening. We prepped for it. We had everything in place. Like we were shut one day when lockdown came in, and that was purely to give everyone a day off. And that was the first lockdown. And then after that, I went on to the whole of the first lockdown. I did 7 days a week. Then it went on to more staff wanted to come back and more staff wanted to come back. Now we're on the third lockdown. We've basically got a normal operation, just reduced opening times.
Were you scared if someone came into the shop?
We weren't letting people in the shop. Even on the first lockdown, we weren't letting people in the shop. It was the second one when we were... small cat ripping my leg apart. When they started letting people have the plastic shielding up and stuff like that. And even then, not really, because I was using hand sanitizer before lockdown and this mad thing was a thing anyway. It's just I'm touching people's vapes and it's near their gob.
Yeah.
So it's common sense. If you're going to stick something like in your hands, clean your hands. It's the worst bit about COVID wasn't the fact that, like, yes, the deaths are bad. Yes, it's a killer virus, and yes, people's respiratory systems probably won't be the same after they have it. But the fact that a government has had to tell a whole nation to wash your hands, this is not on.
It's
this
embarrassing.
is basic stuff. My child is 3, and he'll go to the toilet and wash his hands straight away.
I'm going to be honest with you. If I pee, I don't wash my hands. All right, judge me, world. Listen, only person touching their knob's me at the moment, anyway.
It's just common hygiene, man.
Yeah, I mean...
Don't judge me, world. Listen,
Everyone's gonna judge you now. It's common hygiene, man.
Exactly.
You just outed yourself. You are the spreader of COVID.
I'm patient zero. Listen,
So-
I'm alright with it. If it depends, if I do a little pee, if I pee, what? Come on. No, what?
Judge him. Fucking judge him. Hold on a second. I'm
hang
going
on.
to change cameras so I'm a little bit more personal on this.
Oh, you're all full of it. I refuse to
Fucking judge him. You there, everybody in the chat, judge him, right? Don't give a shit. Make him feel bad.
No.
We need to publicly out him. Someone clip it where he says he don't wash his hands when he goes for a wee-wee. We're going to plaster it across Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm
it is
happy to die on this hill. Who washes their hands after a pee? It's
Me?
only me touching my phone.
I do.
What?
90... Well, I would say
I don't
that
think. I
number.
think it's massively. I think it's a conspiracy. It's blown out of
A fair-
proportion.
A good amount of sensible
bad,
people have a personal hygiene standard
No,
and wash
this is
their hands
blown out
after
of
they piss.
No wonder Salford's such a shithole. You're
Yeah.
fucking just wiping your pee everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fine. Can you catch corona from pee? I don't think so.
No, but you've got other diseases.
I have no diseases, thank you very much.
I'm not saying you have, but it's just wash your bloody hands. And you saying, like with a hand sanitizer, you used it before, Milky. So
Yeah.
do I. I've always got a bottle near me. I've actually got 3 at the moment because I'm greedy.
I can talk about an awesome hand sanitizer if I go get it out of my car.
Get a milk. Go on.
Bear with me 1 second.
This is so funny.
Whilst Milky's off to get that, with the DJing, for me, obviously I'm in the DJ box. I've got people coming up, grabbing my hands, shaking my hands, talking to me all night. The man to them who's probably had a piss and not washed their hands, like you, Aidan, fall into that category.
I'm genuinely surprised that the vast majority of people didn't just go like, yeah, no one does it. Like, it's actually quite surprised me. I thought it was a conspiracy, like, just, I don't know, you see it on TV, like, posh people do it. Do you know
So
what I
yeah,
mean?
and I know I'm not the only DJ who does it. A friend of mine literally only lives over the road from me. DJs in the same venue I DJ in. He'll near enough do half a bottle a night, if not more. Because, yeah, it's one of those things. As I said, you've got people coming up shaking their hand. They've just had a piss or whatever. Not even going to other things where their hands may have been. Nightclub, use your imagination, people. And yeah, then they're coming shaking your hand. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to have a quick sanitizer that. Thank you very much.
So, as talking about sanitizer, if you want an awesome sanitizer, this stuff, Zonitize, non-alcoholic. It's better than alcohol-based stuff. It comes in a lovely little pump bottle. Need to foam me. You don't get the horrible dry hands. Just like that. Job done. Dry.
Look at that.
No nasty smell.
Get into
Retails for
Milky's
$9.95.
DMs.
Postage to your door next day.
Did it really post to your door?
Yeah, they'll post it to your door.
Is that-
Hashtag plug.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we need hashtag ad here.
Hashtag ad.
Get him in, why not?
But by far, the greatest hand sanitizer I've ever used. And that's not me
Yep.
trying to say, buy it. It is a case of, like, there's no dry hands. All today, my hands are so soft, it's like moisturizer.
Milky sponsored, yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me, lad. We've got each person in Genius. We all have our own little monetization. It wouldn't shock me at all if Milky's sponsored by hand sanitizer.
Maybe.
maybe.
As you're saying, Genius, don't forget, go check out geniusgroup.co.uk. I had to think then.
Whatever you do.
Genius gambling. I'm even saying the website wrong.
It says TSG at the end.
Yep. Use the exclamation mark website in chat to make it easier. They're
Or
off.
it says TSG somewhere on it and you'll be golden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you use my links, there are 4 new casinos available with offers.
What casinos may these be?
And what may they be?
Might they be?
I think it's fun.
English.
We all have our own little like
Thing.
monetization pass. Like, I think that's quite fun. Imagine if you're somebody who watches all of us, right? And you see us all shilling the same thing, be like, fuck me, these people were all sat here with the same hand sanitizer.
Cravendale. I mean, if you can get that for me, I love milk. Don't get to drink it anymore. The child just wants milkshakes all the time and robs my milk.
Yeah, I'm right.
Where did Milky come from?
I'm being a tramp.
I used to drink a lot of milk.
I'm being a tramp and digging in my own bin.
You ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer.
Literally, I'm digging in my own bin, but I love green screen background. Don't like that. The green on it.
Oh, now this is fucking sponsored.
Cowbell Lush.
Lush, mate. What is that?
Chocolate fudge brownie milk. Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
We're just on the Nesquik powder.
That's
Only
actually
posh stuff for the child.
that's cheap and reasonably priced, so I don't mind paying for it.
Mine was the child really wanted it. We normally get Asda's own brand, and they didn't have it, so I had to go get some expensive crap and a lot.
Dearly dull.
I'm still shocked by that thing, honestly. I can't get over it.
But yeah, saying about the website there's the 4 new casinos: Lord Bing, Mega Casino, Ice 36, and GG Poker.
GG. So,
GG.
you know, like, we call like Genius Gambling. My initial thought was to be called, to like really lean into GG as like a logo. but we just never did that. Like, I actually really like the brain. I think the brain's sick.
I mean, we've got the GG emote
Yeah, we have. I've not
that
actually
you haven't used.
but I really
Got
went
made for
into like GG. In fact, I went out of my way to make sure we had like GG as a thing. I'll definitely put it up as an emote actually.
Can I just say, you're welcome for that idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure
I
that
know
was.
he hasn't.
I'm sure that was one of my ideas from months ago.
Why does everybody do this? Why is this thing?
Like, genuinely, I'm sat making his stuff for him. Like, as we speak. You know, let me just show you. Look, genuinely making his stuff for him. You know, just editing videos for him. Do I see anything in return? No.
Listen, a hug goes a long way.
A hug would go a long way, but you can't give me one because of COVID restrictions.
And he don't want a hug from you because you don't wash your hands.
I'll endeavour to start. I can't believe everybody washes their hands. They should have fancy air blade dryers everywhere. They're so much fun to use. To be fair, if I use a public toilet, I will wash my hands.
See, I like the ones that are like the normal hand dryers, but the kind of air blade strength.
Yeah, the
make
jet
a farty
ones.
sound on your hand.
Yep. They are much better than the actual airblade ones. And
Do you know the
sod Dyson anyway.
If you like,
They're just harbours of disease though, because they all get captured at the bottom.
Yeah.
do it what? Ah, true. If you pitch your hands though, you can get them to do like, you know, Beyonce's like air machine at you. Quite enjoy that.
Until she gets her hair trapped in it. Which she has
And
done
you can add
before.
a little
And like a professional, she carried on singing with her hair trapped in a fan one gig.
No meet up with Pissy Hands Aidan. Alright, I'll bring some of Milky's hand sanitizer. What's it called, Milky Moo?
Zonitize antimicrobial hand sanitizer.
Oh, get that fucking click, Milky. Oh, if only we had a link.
DM for info.
Quick,
Yeah.
quick, someone post a link, quick.
You want a link?
Yeah, mate, go on.
Give me a second. Let me get it.
Where's that
Oh,
hashtag
that
ad
was
again?
so
Where's the
fun.
hashtag ad ready for it?
I'll do hashtag ad on it.
Have you been practicing that?
Have I been practicing it? I've been selling it all day.
Oh, funny.
Selling it to the stage of maybe 1 million orders.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Fucking hair, and that guy or girl had the COVID and Aidan spread it around, the dirty bastard. I can assure you I didn't, mate. The second the sniffles arrived in the UK, I got sacked.
But yeah, going back to something you asked earlier, Aidan, something else I've done this week has been creating new emotes.
Oh, he's fucking advertising now. Come on.
So I've got a new
Look at that.
trance love one, and mainly for me to use in Rodder streams is
I
the
really like it too.
is the Moon P ones.
I think they're really good.
It had to be done.
COVID busting hand sanitizer in the world. Ooh, that's a big claim, that, mate.
Yeah.
It's been proven, Dave. It can.
Oh.
Their hand sanitizer. It. In tests, sanitized hand sanitizer was proven to be. This
Come
is
on,
a
Nick.
weird word for me.
You want adverts? Don't read it from the back of the bottle.
Biocadaily active. Biocidally, whatever that word is. Active on the skin for up to 8 hours. After 2 hours, 99.99% of new bacteria contamination was killed.
Yeah, fuck
Ooh.
you, Dettol.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Dettol. All that sanitizer, yeah.
I mean, a lot of them obviously couldn't straight away state that they'd work with COVID, but because they worked with SARS, it would work against COVID because COVID is SARS based, but of course they couldn't advertise it straight away, and they've had to further develop it a little bit, especially for the new strains and mutations.
Tom, why haven't I got access to your moon emotes, but Slotsman has?
Because Rodders has cheered enough bitties in my channel and you clearly haven't.
Are you fucking serious? How many do I have to cheer together?
Hello, dear Eva.
3,700 more. Fuck me. Alright, to be fair, it is a good emote. Hi, Eva, you alright, mate?
And as
I'd probably get them if I was subbed. I don't think I'm subbed.
Boop, 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 boop.
Well, I don't get paid till tomorrow, and you know what? I'd I'd have a lot more money if someone paid me on time.
Yes, Milky.
You're getting paid on. All right, you're getting paid on Monday. All right.
Right,
That's
everyone, clip this. Everyone hit that clip button. Take note.
Listen, I'm gonna pay you on Monday. Can I? Right, this is really awkward discussion to have, but we need to.
YouTube broke.
Let's do it fucking live on the internet, shall we? How much do you pay for like creativity? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not like a set price.
Ask
What-
Rod.
Am I paying for your time, your effort, your
You're
work?
going to pay me per video. Talk to Rod.
Oh no, this is worrying.
Rod.
It is, mate. I'm on a limited budget here.
let Rod decide.
Rod, don't you write in that chat? Don't you do it?
Rod, how much should Aidan pay me per video?
Do it,
Don't
Rodders.
do it.
Go on, Rodders.
Yes, evening, Deriva.
I bet he's here. Is he here and not listening?
He's in multiple streams. He has said that tonight.
Oh, if I'd have thought I was about to ban him.
You know what I can do to you, though.
You can't ban him, Aidan.
Dun, 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 dun.
You can't be taking swords away in my channel, Aidan. That's my duty.
You sword taker away, I am.
You
I'm
just
not.
had a power trip.
I'm not running a dictatorship in my channel. My mods, if they misbehave for good reason,
YouTube's fine.
they will lose their sword. But I give them trust. If they start polls, they start polls.
No, I run a tight ship.
Right, let's start this. Who fucking started the polls?
I clearly admitted to starting one of them.
Let it known.
I started.
Not me. I wasn't even there.
I definitely started one saying.
Discord.
I think it was
The
Jamie,
poll.
actually.
It was the poll on the polls because
For those that aren't aware,
chat said to do it, and I done it, and I admitted to doing it.
and I banned everyone from my channel.
Monday payday. Let me just copy and paste that so he can't delete it.
I'm like scrubbing the internet of this conversation more than I've bloody scrubbed my hands after a pee.
We'll stick it in my meme section.
No, please.
There you go. It's not going anywhere now, boy.
Yeah,
Cheers, Rodders. Appreciate you.
that's forever on the
I am
internet.
starving.
So, Milky, I believe you're making a triumphant return to Slotting at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, is
should
my
be
Discord
some
link
point next
invalid? It
I'm
may
looking
well
forward
be.
to it. I'm really looking forward to it.
month. Considering the last time I did it, I got the record-breaking £100 bonus hunt that no one seems to beat off 100. I think I've had more bonuses on £100 than most people have in like £300 at the moment.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
did really well.
Novi bet. Just
The
Novi bet
Novi
doing
game,
Novi bet
what was
things.
that? The Novi game. I can't
Novi
remember-
bet Megaways, the branded one.
Right.
Is that what it was that you won a lot of money on?
Yeah, it was like the second game of the stream, and it just went.
Because I always stay clear of them. Like, you know, the Risk has like Risk Megaways with Captain Risk. Whatever. I stay clear of it because to me at least, I think because it's not on every site, it's not going to have as big a win. But you did well, good. You did really well on that.
You smashed that game.
paid like 496, and I did the maths on one of the spins. If I had a 10 on the third reel, it would have paid £842 on that spin alone.
Right. Anyone who
800.
said my Discord link was not working, there's a new one. I know why the old one's not working, is because I made all the changes. And it was posted into a room what don't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, you have changed everything, haven't you?
Yeah.
Can we talk about how IJ pushes a full team on his own and we get blamed?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can. IJ, you're out, I'm in. Sorry. You had to find out this way, but it's facts. I am the new teammate on Warzone.
Well, it's fine if
They
you
just
ain't
said
got
I was
Aidan
better than
playing.
you.
God, do you know what I downloaded last night? Jurassic Park Evolution. I think I spoke about it to you, Tom. It's like I think Ian would like it a lot. It's like you like build a zoo, but it's got dinosaurs in it. Also, Milky, there's a cat on your back in case you weren't aware.
Husky, you can do if you want, it helps. It's just nice and colourful behind us.
Yeah, it's definitely something. It's like, mate. Fuck me. Can we sample some new backgrounds?
Look, I was testing something. It's a new
Colourful.
visual effect I've put together for DJing and bits like that. A music-based streams and whatever, and I thought I'd just run a test on it tonight. And
Ian, I was just talking about you, my dear. All good things, all good things. Now you're back in chat. I was just saying, I've just downloaded the Jurassic Park Evolution game, and I think you'd like it. It's like you build like a simulation of a zoo, but it's got dinosaurs in it. I don't know. So far, I just keep releasing the dinosaurs and watching them eat people.
a GT 1030 avoid Yorkie.
You've got it. Ooh, it's good. I really like it. Really like it. Also, Milky Moo, I'm sorry for interrupting you earlier while you were driving.
That's fine.
I got spiked with acid in Kavos, and it was the weirdest experience I've ever had. Ooh.
I've been spiked with ketamine before, and that was a weird experience.
With ketamine?
Ketamine, yeah, I got spiked with ket.
I'm always scared. Well, I say always scared. I've never sampled it because I've heard of this cat hole, and it terrifies me. It terrifies me.
Aidan Zoo would definitely be bankrupt because he don't pay his staff.
No
Correct.
toilets.
Definite facts there.
I'm to sell hand sanitizer to earn money now.
Exactly.
Yeah, if
And
you
OnlyFans.
care that much about
And
Milky,
OnlyFans, you know.
go buy hand sanitizer from him.
But yeah, so
There you go. Get on that plug.
you know what? Should we just tell the world what the YouTube video for your channel's going to be, Aidan?
Yeah, what is it, Milky Moo? What's going on tonight?
I know what it is.
Tom
I
knows.
know what it is, and I don't.
Shall I
Tom,
show?
I second the thumbnail.
Shall I show the people the thumbnail? And
I'm
Aidan,
saying what it is, and I don't. How am I not aware?
shall we have that thumbnail for tonight's YouTube video for Boomer? There it is.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I know, because I chose that game.
That was a goodie. Was it you that picked that, Milky?
I always pick it, and you always give it crap.
Okay,
No, I like Perfect Gems. I prefer the Frozen one.
I hate Frozen Gems in comparison. I think Perfect Gems is always going to be better.
There's a little exclusive look for your children.
Do you know what? I was talking to Gary earlier, and we had a full-on conversation about should we start to make like videos just for YouTube, which I think will be quite fun. I know everyone's about to get so triggered at me, but yeah, I think we might do one video a week, which is just purely for YouTube. That isn't going to be on Twitch.
Yeah, unseen footage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Enough.
Oh, Joe's kicking off. I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Joe, there's one beautiful thing about it. You can then mute Aidan.
I think it'll be fun.
You can mute Aidan. You can see when it's coming. You get to mute him. You don't have to hear his singing sometimes.
Going big time now, yeah, mate. Well, I think
You can fast forward if Aidan starts dancing in said video.
I think more so than that. So, for example, like we like to put like a tenner for each game or whatever. I think we're gonna do like more like the grinding games and make a YouTube video of it. You know, like Little Devil or whatever, because they're really dull to stream. They're really, really boring to stream. Like 4 hours of just that game is boring as fuck. Do you know what? I have a secret to share with you as well. I know Gary doesn't wash his hands either. I think it's just a cliff.
I will never come round your house, so you've got that one safe.
Well, Max doesn't wash his hands either.
He's a dog.
You twat.
At least,
yeah.
right? Sorry. At least Max will lick himself after.
No.
He'll make himself clean.
Well,
Next thing you're going to tell us, you don't wipe your ass and you just walk around with poo stains everywhere.
Look, I'm up off my seat. You need to be aware that, like, we are animals. Like, as much as we may live in this world and think that we're not, we are animals.
Oh, I won't start that poll.
We're animals at the end of the day. Fundamentally, we are animals. We are mammalians. So I'm okay with it. If Max gets away with it, why can't I? Yeah, I thought so. No one's got a clue now, have they?
Oh, dear.
But we have the option. Well, everyone's got the
You're
option.
meant to be a doctor, Aidan.
I'm a doctor.
Gaz isn't a doctor. You're meant to be a doctor.
You're meant to have a level of hygiene.
Yes.
You're telling me when you were in the office, you didn't wash your hands when you went for pee-pee?
Look at that face. That says it all.
How many times have you gone to someone's head gone, let me just have a look, and it's just like piss stain, piss stain, piss stain.
There's
There's
the magic serum he's selling. It's not this chemical or whatever you go buy. It's Aidan's piss rubbed into your fucking follicles, and your hair falls out more.
Do you know what? I actually feel like I'm gonna go into like real depth one day about what it is that I used to do, because I know it's a very odd job. I'm gonna go into depth on it one day about what it is that I did. It'll take bloody forever. I don't mean I was particularly interested. I'll probably do it tomorrow on my stream.
I need to go get that clip saying you're a hairdresser?
It's fun. It was fun. I had like a microscope. We took chopped someone's head off. It was great. He doesn't use deodorant. I don't use deodorant.
Kitty.
Doesn't wash his hands. He fucking definitely doesn't wipe his ass. To forget, I don't use deodorant. It's bad for you.
You've got various different kinds of deodorant. Some which are good for you.
It's bad for you. Again,
I don't use conventional deodorant. I go to Lush and get those like dry bars, and that's what I use.
See, is there any reason for that, Milky, or is it just
irritation?
Irritation.
I can't use aerosols without it irritating.
See, I think when I was younger, I watched a documentary about deodorants being linked to like breast cancer. I swear to God, it's true. I swear to God.
Yeah,
honestly,
I'll roll my eyes there.
And it made a hole in the ozone layer. If it can make a hole in the ozone layer of the Earth, what is it doing to my underarm?
I'm sure your flatulence has probably made a hole in the ozone layer.
It's true though. If it can do that to a planet-size, like, sphere of invisible magic, I don't know what an ozone layer is. But if it can do it to an ozone layer, what is it doing to my armpit?
I mean, making it smell nice for once.
Not leaving you with sweaty armpits on stream.
It's true. I imagine Aidan smells like car air fresheners. I don't know. I think most of the time I smell like fags. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
Smell like fags.
Immature me laughing there.
Fine, fresh. Yeah, not quite. Not quite.
He's got that fresh cotton feel, doesn't he?
How do you think it'll be when we all meet up?
Well, everyone's going to keep 2 meters from you because you smell. And
I think you're
going to look at your shoes the whole time. Rod's going to go get absolutely mashed. Tom's going to be trying to find a fucking set of decks somewhere.
Yeah.
Or he's going to do what I do, because I've got sound engineering degree. So every time I go to any venue, I just go.
You look around. Yep. Thank you.
Soon as you walk in somewhere, it's just like, where's the desk?
Yeah, we're talking about this now.
Someone you where an EQ is, please.
Right.
Because do you know what an EQ is? No. What you've done is you've gone treble, no, mid, nah, and then bass. So all you hear is.
Yep.
It's like brilliant. I love hearing the music. There's been so much time and effort gone into this, but no, fuck off. All you're going to hear is.
Now you're here, and I've got someone who can appreciate what I'm talking about.
I was lost through all of that, but I appreciate it. I'll say.
You're just going to sit in quiet for a minute now, Aidan, because me and Milky are going to discuss. It is a natural thing. If you work in sound and light, the first thing you're going to do in a venue is look and listen. You can't help yourself.
It's automatic. You walk in and you go, what speakers are you using? Why are you using them in here? They're too big, they're too small, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's normally the first 5 things that go through your head as soon as you walk into a venue.
Or the other one, fuck me, Mac 250s, I've not seen them in 10 years, or something like that. And you're like, damn, they still work. Good on you.
There you
But
go, 10 out of 10. You've repaired them.
The worst time, or most extreme scenario I've had, was at the Dominion Theatre. It's a theatre I know well. I've been in there many a times. I know how good it sounds. I know their system. I know their setup. I was literally, with this story, I was in there 2 weeks before, so at a Britain's Got Talent thing, which I know everything put working beautifully as it should be. 2 weeks later, launched the musical version of War of the Worlds, Jeff Wayne's thing, which I'm a huge fan of anyway. and they turned it into a musical. It was only a short-term thing. They were trialling it.
Yeah.
It was opening night. I was there with me mum, rest her soul. We sat. I literally got tickets right next to the sound desk because that is one of the sweetest spots you're going to have the sound.
Well, it's the best seat in the house.
Yeah. If
Meant to be.
it's meant to be, the sound system is always designed, especially in a venue like that the sound engineer gets the best sound. That way they can edit it the best, do what's needed without going into details and bore everyone, so everyone gets a better experience. Obviously, I'm there, the show started. Straight away, I'm like, this ain't brilliant. I'm disappointed.
They've guffed something.
It's like, right, it's first night, I'll give them 5 minutes to get settled in. Maybe they've got to re-level it. You've got a crowd. You've been rehearsing to an empty venue. You've set your sound. Yeah, you've got tons of bodies in the venues, dampening sound, changing the dynamics of the room. And I can appreciate 5-10 minutes to change that. It's got to the intermission, and it's still shit. Me vocalising this out loud with me mum, as I would, and a few other people who are fans and know the music and know how it should sound. I didn't realise, sat behind me, was a couple of members of Jeff Wayne's management team.
Love you too, Hawk.
And they obviously heard me making comments. I could see in the second half they were having a go at the sound engineers running the desk, which weren't even a member of Jeff Wayne's team. It was one of the Dominion Theatre staff, which made it worse. Which I thought was completely bizarre, because you would have had one of Jeff Wayne's people running the desk for that first night to go, right, here's how it should sound, you muppets.
Can I ask a question? Who's Jeff Wayne?
Jeff Wayne is a musical composer. He, in 1978, done War of the Worlds. He's done various other things.
Oh.
He's worked with The Who. He's worked with many people. Absolute legend of a guy.
He's got big cojones.
He may have big
The only
cojones.
one that I know is that man who does Star Wars music.
Who does Star Wars music?
I think it's called Alex. Is he not called Alex?
But yeah,
Hello, anybody?
that's the worst experience I've had. I'm going to move on from there.
Onwards and upwards.
As I say, it was noted that my opinion was heard by Jeff Wayne's staff, and they did even at the end speak to me and say, "You've got a good ear." I'm like, I should do. I work in sound and light, and I was in this venue 2 weeks ago doing Britain's Got Talent stuff, and I know the system in this venue. But you finally Googled it, Aidan.
Yeah, it's called John Williams.
Fucking
I don't know where Alex came from. I
John-
kind of got there though.
John
Come on.
Williams, another great composer. But yeah,
Bar, he's a good one.
Hans Zimmer, one of the best. Just saying.
Do you know, music is something that obviously, like, it's something that we consume pretty much every day, but it's not something where I know you have like a true passion about it. Like, I will listen to, like, I'm gonna get judged so hard for this, but I'll literally listen to the UK top 40 and that's it. Is that really bad?
At the end of the day, music is personal.
Yeah.
Music is, everyone's got their own taste. Like, I can happily listen to anything from classical FM to Viking death metal. You know, it doesn't bother me. I'll listen to everything there and in between it. Some people have their own genre. Like, some people will listen to literally dubstep and nothing else. Some people will go, dubstep's horrible, it's just noise.
Yeah.
Music is such a personal thing, and as long as whatever you're listening to is giving you joy, music is doing its job. And I think you can look at music in two ways. People look at music as in it's background noise, it's nice, that's a nice song, or it's a bit of an earworm and it gets stuck in your ear. And then you've got people that do music and it goes, okay, that's not a style I'd normally listen to, but I can see the passion that went into the song. I can see what they're going through. I can feel the pain in this song, or I can feel the love in this song. And it's everyone's own perception. It's the same as art. Like you look at art, some person might see a load of blob of art somewhere, and it's just like, oh, someone's just got a toothbrush and gone, job done, and probably spat on it and sneezed on it, or didn't wash their hands when they go for a wee. Other people will look at it and go, okay, I see this in it, I see this in it, and that's where everything comes down to a personal level.
Yeah.
Well, like between the two of you, obviously, Tom, there's a word for it. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna say a music engineer. And obviously, Milky Moo used to make music, so I see like both of your points. I don't know what it is. It's just something about like I follow the crowd, I guess. If UK Top 40 and it's in there, I'll listen to it.
See,
that's music you enjoy.
Yeah.
And does it make you happy when you listen to it?
I guess so.
Do you have that sense of fulfillment, like you've listened to music, it's filled that void of not hearing music?
Yeah, I guess so.
Music's done its job then.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, like you, Milky, I will listen to anything. What I enjoy more is a better production.
Yeah.
I'm quite an audiophile. I will listen to a song 10 times in a row to hear different bits each time. It's how my ears have been trained over the years of what I do for work and how I train myself further and keep myself in practice.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'll listen to a tune just to get the overall, and then it's like, right, I'm going to listen solely on the percussion. I'm going to listen to strings, break it down into its components, and then I'll listen again and go, right, what have I missed? And you'll hear stupid little things in tracks you don't know what's there, and you wouldn't. For the everyday person who hears music, I'm going to say it that way. I'm not being rude, but most people just hear music, sing along, enjoy it, whatever. Those who listen to music actually listen.
See, I feel like that would really frustrate me personally. So, and you two are about to judge me hard, but there's a Justin Bieber song where he opens a can, like it's like they use the can opening as a music, like as an instrument, I guess.
A sample.
Can be used as music.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is, but it's like da 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 da, and then it's like a can opening.
I thought you were a believer. You should have known.
I cannot listen to that song anymore because all I hear is a can opening and nothing else. Like if I was to like break a song down into like its bass parts, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it as much. But again, perhaps that's just how I've been raised, listening to fucking pop and Bewitched and Spice Girls.
What Jamie just said as well.
I did. It is. Music is a huge guidance thing. I fully agree with that. Any song, what you're passionate about, can change your mood.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it does have a lot of effect on people, but that's completely...
You know, like I was having a bad day earlier.
Yeah.
I had a bath and I listened to Ed Sheeran. Really helped me.
See, people are going to say, what have I just pulled a face?
Did it help me a lot?
He's overrated, and
I'd never known I was crying in there. I was wet. I was dripping wet. You'd never known.
Overrated. Overrated, in my opinion.
Well, I much prefer George Ezra. He is a true angel. I'd say he's my new Justin Bieber.
Right, answer this. How many people before they seen George Ezra thought that he was some middle-aged black guy when he sung?
Yeah, he has a really deep voice, doesn't he?
Right, if you never knew what he looked like, you wouldn't put his face to that music. Now you see his face to it, you go, that's George Ezra.
Yeah.
That's his voice.
Yeah.
But as soon as you first hear his music, you're like, damn, Leroy.
Right.
He does have a really
You say about this, I've got to bring something up on YouTube. Something I did watch the other day.
Same as Rag and Bone Man.
Exactly the same as Rag and Bone Man, yeah. You don't associate his image with the music that comes out.
Where's my history? I can't remember the guy's name.
You can even stem into the world of like rap and look at someone like Logic.
Yeah.
No one looks at Logic as this four-eyed white guy nerd, in a sense, in the nicest way possible to him. But he is just a straight-up nerd. He loves gaming, crap like that. Crazy world, and it just shows how much people assume people's images based on a voice. Like before any customer ever like sees me for the first time at a shop, they hear me on the phone and they're like, "Oh, that's my impression of you straight away," because I'm super nice on the phone. I'm like, hi, how can I help you? Like, I have a slightly hot-lit voice. It makes people feel welcome. And then they look at me, and it's this weird homeless bearded guy with tattoos going, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, so you're saying about voice and how you're surprised. I was watching a video, it just happened to come across on YouTube. One of the Americans Got Talent lot. I'm going to butcher the guy's name now.
Here we go.
Marcelito Pomeli. And
I know you do, Hawk.
this, I'm just overlaying it for a minute. Audio should be running, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
Yeah. Comes in with a female part. I know you guys can't hear it through Discord,
It's alright.
but the female vocals absolutely smashes, and then just drops into the male vocals, and it's like, what? Hello? If you had your eyes closed, you would have thought it's two different people.
I'm
And
watching it on the screen.
Yeah.
Sorry if there's a echo.
yeah, no.
I feel like that's what I sing like, honestly.
I mean,
You don't. The range on him is
his range
outstanding.
is incredible.
But that's just
So-
having a good ear.
Naturally, after
Yeah.
I went and looked at more of his stuff, and he does a song I love, and it's like, how are you doing both parts on that? But that is an incredible voice range.
But going back to if you leave YouTube open a second, I think it Walk of the Earth. Like if you're on about like turning, like we were going back to like the canon Justin Bieber's song.
Oh,
They
there's
can. They can.
But they use like anything they can find to
Yeah.
make their own instrument to make music. Like they did like 5 people using one guitar, and
oh yeah.
you know
How's
anything that they can find is an instrument and it gets used. Oh, Shape of You, that's the one. I'll send you the link.
This is everyone's. This is going to be an Ed Sheeran song, right? Followed by also, Everyone Wins. Good link, Milky Moo.
shall wait
Yeah,
to...
this. And this is using unconventional objects.
Right, let's bring it.
Cheeky girls are awesome. Hell yeah. You are a cheeky boy.
Let's bring this up. I've not seen this.
So, once you kind these are one of those as well. The more you start
Yeah.
listening to them, the more you kind of delve into the world.
Sorry if that's picking up over my mic.
Club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow.
Yeah.
Come over and stop the
Exactly. You
conversation
can use
with
anything to produce sound. I am going to stop here because this obviously will be going on YouTube itself as a stream, the podcast,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't want to get takedown notifications for other people's videos, so they will be.
Sorry, Walk of the Earth. Don't copyright us. Please.
No, they will be cited, and I'll give them credits for their moments. But yeah, I know what the copyright rules are, but again, that is brilliant use of using various different things to create sound. It's creative, and that's, Copman, a brilliant word, creativity. People just going, oh,
Rolf Harris's music, fuck off on.
I mean, there was a clear, obvious message many years ago in Rolf Harris's music. 2 little boys had 2 little toys. Anyway, we'll move on from that subject.
Oh, in other news, I have like the ultimate snack, I believe. You know, for burger bites. Just saying.
You arse.
Look at them rude boys.
You arse. I love them things.
Are you going to start eating? Fuck you.
I'm not going to start eating now, but as soon as we're done, I'm hitting up Domino's.
Hashtag that. Yeah, mate, everything you see is a sponsor, everything.
That's not a sponsor. That is just a banging treat for all.
Yeah, you're not earning money or revenue from them. You're just saying you like them.
What is your issue, Cat? You're very affectionate today. Normally, you could not give two shits about me.
Oh, lemon drizzle digestives. Oh,
They sound appalling.
they sound beautiful.
They
Lemon
sound
drizzle
appalling.
digestives. Yeah, boy.
Yes, when Kit Kat done the lemon drizzle ones. Oh, they were beautiful.
Hey, kitty cat. Start
Well, you're getting like a whole north-south divide again over products.
Yeah, we're getting do you wash your hands after peeing versus yes or no.
Can you hear the purr?
No, people wash their hands.
I can't believe everybody does that. I think that's a lie. You can pretend that you want to be on the internet. Do you know what I mean? No one sees the real you.
I sanitize my hands after I wash them, after using the lavatory.
Just even running some water on it to knock away the pee sample would be nice.
What do you mean pee sample? Are you right? How are you all peeing? Because I think you're doing it wrong.
Well,
I actually think you're peeing incorrectly.
we know you piss all over the floor, Aidan. So
I don't. I'm like straight as an arrow.
Even when I had a hole in my pee-pee, I managed to wee straight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to expand on that a little bit more, Mr. Milky
It's
Moo.
called a Prince Albert.
You had a what?
Prince Albert. I got dared to do it, and someone said I'd give you 50 quid and pay for the pierce, and I went, "Sound, let's go."
happy
Went
days,
straight
50
to
quid.
Blue Banana, got it done.
So would I for 50 quid.
There you go.
For those who aren't aware, that's a penis piercing, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you
Through the
have
jack's
sexual
eye up the top.
relations with it?
Pardon?
Did you have sexual relations with it?
No, it was only in for like 3 weeks, which was the minimum time I could have it in before removing it.
Did you masturbate with it?
No, everything was very painful.
Ew. Have you
Mate,
got a
it's-
little bit of scar tissue?
There is a little bit of scar tissue, yeah.
Fun, honestly.
But I don't know if you realise, mate, but they shove a big fuck off needle up your Jap's eye.
No.
No. His face then, that
No.
reaction.
No. No,
Yes.
no.
It is, of course, 18 plus.
Imagine that's the hole. It goes boop, and up the top, and then they go ring, and then you kind of feel it tug all the way. They numb it a little bit, but not enough to stop any sort of pain. But yeah,
I
Cop's now turned into a
if you
woman.
do want to see Milky scar tissue, OnlyFans. Going full circle, OnlyFans.
I don't have one, but the missus does. Go sign up, pay for our wedding. And for those that are interested in when we are on live stream it,
Are you really?
yeah,
Awesome.
I mean,
I have full permission. Everyone's going to be invited to the live stream. It's going to be minimum donation of 20 quid.
You're going to charge me 20 quid to come?
No, minimum donation's going to be 20 quid.
Oh, okay. Am I allowed to be there?
Yeah, it'll be on Twitch and Facebook Live.
No, I mean, am I... What? Right, I feel like you're dancing around the answer here. Am I allowed...
You're allowed to come to... Yeah, everybody can come to the reception. That's
Why
the
did
word
I
I'm
say
looking for.
that? Whoa. Stop. You don't need to follow it up with, yeah, everyone. Yeah, everyone can come. Just, do you know what? Yeah, we've took some time and effort. We've made a list, like Santa Claus, and you're on it.
No, what I'm saying is it'll be open invite. If it gets too busy, we'll start kicking people out.
Yeah.
But as far as the
You
actual
ain't
wedding-
donated 20 quid. Off with you, lad.
Oh, don't worry, Husky. I'll have my handy hand sanitizer ready for as soon as Aidan walks in.
What hand sanitizer is that, Milky? Is on it,
It is Zonitize antimicrobial hand sanitizer #ad.
Right, what started as a humble podcast has turned into a marketing ploy.
You dragged me in last minute. I'm gonna make it worth my while.
Right,
I'm meant to be eating pizza right now.
I'm just about to say I got food to go. So does anyone got anything else they want to plug?
No, you're not going anywhere. If you dragged me, I've got to wait for it to get delivered now. So screw you. You're staying.
Mine's been downstairs cooking for the past hour and a half.
Well, get over it and learn to cook yourself.
Starving, lad. I'm having wraps and well excited.
Oh, wow.
One day you might actually be self-sustaining and cook yourself some dinner.
No, it's not
Right,
dinner.
real talk, and it's going to be a slightly depressing one.
Mhm.
When Mama Bear and Dada Bear go, how
Yeah.
are you going to fucking survive?
I think this is a huge misconception that people have of me. So I've lived on my own for 10 years. I've only just
How?
moved back home.
How did you survive?
Takeaways and
Gaza to get a
restaurants.
fucking fruit shoot in a Muller corner.
Yeah, I did have a little bit. I was taking a little bit of
Leftover hot dogs from work.
I was taking some illegal substances at the time. That helped a lot, but yeah, no, I've only recently moved back home. Before that, I've lived away from home since I was 17. It is like a misconception, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've always lived on my own. I like it. I occasionally had a housemate, very occasionally. But yeah,
Clockman, 100% agree. I'm not taking that bet.
Self-sustaining individual.
I'm a fully functioning adult. I promise you.
You could have fucking fooled me.
It's just like if you like move back.
Apologies for the language. I drag everything down.
My mum
I'm not
really
entitled to monetization, so it's fine.
Sweet.
No, my mum really enjoys being a mum. She really likes it. Like
Just
that's
Just make sure you delete this before you go for monetization.
No, I'll
Where
leave
was
it
the
on.
time that Milky turned up? Yeah, we should probably delete that one.
That's cool. It's a podcast. It's what happens.
housemates do if it was the sex good Aidan. I know, I did. I had a housemate. I just used to take off like random people off the street.
And now you're that one
sounds
random
bizarre,
person
but
on the
I promise
street.
you it's
And
true.
you still will take random people off the street.
Did we refer to the photo I made?
So I remember,
Yes.
remember,
Do we
like,
need to bring that photo back up?
Is this
To
man
DM
who
me.
moved in with me or this woman or whatever? And he'd be like, "How are you finding these people?" I'd be like, "I don't know." I remember I used to work when I worked in a hot dog place. There's a guy who came in and he was like, "Oh, I'm having a shit day. I've missed my what's it called? Where you have to go and clean a grave or you go to jail."
Community service.
Yeah, I missed my community service and I'm gonna get arrested. And I was like, "Oh, you can come to my house if you want." I swear, living in with me for 6 months. Am I allowed to say that? I wasn't harbouring a fugitive, I swear.
You were harboring a fugitive.
Anything for a shag, eh?
Oh 999.
But then I kicked him out because he killed the neighbour's cat. I swear to God, every word of this is true.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, he killed the neighbour's cat and I threw a bike at him.
I think it is Aidan himself. He's covering story saying it's someone else.
Literally every single word of that is true. Every single word.
So did
Jesus,
you
how
end
did
up
we
using
get-
the dead cat for hot dogs?
How did we get to that subject?
You took it there.
Yeah.
I know, and
There's
sometimes my
no
mouth
one else
just
to
talks.
blame other than yourself.
Sometimes my mouth just talks. It started off very innocently though. He was killing birds.
I see a bit of Rick and Morty loading up on Milky's screen.
It's Sammy.
Ah,
But yeah, he was he had like a, what's it called, like a BB gun, and he used to like shoot birds, like that was his idea of fun. It's like he'd be leading. So I had like I lived in a house that had a second floor, and then like there was a third floor where you could stand on the second floor roof, and he used to stand on top of that and shoot birds. And then one day he shot a cat. Fun story.
you and your serial killer shit.
That's devastating. Back-to-back teasers.
Oh God, I can't believe I just shared that.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow.
I also lived with a girl who was a deaf opera singer. Swear to God.
Yep.
Well, that goes back
I
to like.
swear to God.
That goes back to like actually feeling music. Like you
Yeah.
don't have to be able to hear it to be able to feel it. And
Exactly.
if you're
Yeah.
feeling it right, you're
Your-
probably projecting it exactly.
Your
the way it's
body
meant
will
to
feel
sound.
the vibrations
Vibrations,
from the
yeah.
vocal cords, so you'll know you're keeping a hold in a note or some sort of tune.
So while
And
she was,
same as how you can listen to music when you're deaf, people can tap your arm for rhythm, or obviously you can put speakers against skin, feel the vibrations, and understand it.
do you know what's really impressive? She's gone to university and does like I think it has a word. I don't know what it is. I don't think she studies opera, but she does something of like opera music at university. Like I don't really know, but yeah, she's like I don't know the percentage. I shouldn't really talk too much about it, but I know she's very much like lost her hearing.
So was she completely deaf, or was she like,
No,
partially
like
deaf?
90, like it was quite a high percentage.
Yeah.
But I learned quite a lot of sign language from her. I thought it was
I
fascinating.
went to school with someone, and they had at the time like 70% of hearing, and their parents never bothered teaching them how to talk and all that. So he was like sign language was on point. He could lip read, um, and as his hearing was starting to get worse, like in year 7 when we were mates, like he was like, "I want to learn to talk." And I'm so glad he did because I forgot how to do sign language. But now he's probably got less than 1% hearing. He can. It's like a very faint noise. Like that's how he explains it. But he can talk properly now, and it's not like when obviously you're deaf and you're dumb, and you always have that kind of weird tang on your voice. Like you would, if you were to speak to him and he was wearing a beanie, you'd never know he had the implant. You'd never
Yeah.
know he was deaf because he's got perfect lip reading and he speaks perfectly. So yeah, as long as you have a slight bit of hearing when you learn, there's nothing stopping you from progressing that into a masterpiece.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Like when my dad used to come to visit, he didn't realize that she couldn't hear. So,
Yeah.
but also, she never told him, and it's not really my place to be like, just so you know, this person who I live with like has this disability. It's just a
Yeah.
normal person like anyone else. But yeah, he didn't realize for a long, long time, and he is quite scatterbrained. He'd be talking like looking over here or something, or watching TV and not making direct eye contact. You did kind of have to go out of your way to accommodate, but that's fine. Like it's to be expected, right? But
But
yeah,
the thing
obviously he's
is,
been
like,
open quite a
if
long
you're
time.
holding a solid conversation, you should have eye contact. Like, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
interaction. And I know not everybody can. Like, some people can't keep the direct eye contact. Like, the amount of customers, like, I will stare at someone's face straight away. I'm like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And you can tell who are like more socially awkward than the others. And it's like, that's fine. I'll be a little bit easier with you. Like, I'm not gonna go, "What do you want? Tell me what you want. What do you want? Tell me what you want." Look me in the eyes, into the eyes, not around the eyes, in the eyes. You're under. I'm gonna go, right, sound, let's accommodate for what you're doing.
Yeah.
yeah,
You can instantly vibe off someone.
Yeah.
Like those who are on the spectrum. So autism, that lot. You can instantly tell they're uncomfortable looking in your eyes, and you accommodate it. You look off centre to their face, so you're looking at them still, but it's not direct in the eyes, and they feel more comfortable with it.
someone
And
said the word vibe.
vibe.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that again I am a little bit odd about, but it's because I think of it like I'll be looking at someone, I'll have a full conversation with you, and in the midst of talking to you, in my head, I'd hear like you're staring at them or something. Like it's kind of an internal thing, but like I'll be aware of like shit, I'm staring at their eyes and I'm being creepy. Then I'll start looking at my shoes. Like I am that guy who won't make direct eye contact. That is me all over.
I'm literally, we get to ice, mate. I'm grabbing your head, holding it down, going, talk to me. Until you either break down and cry or have a full conversation with me.
I think it'll be fun. I think Jamie will hide in the toilets. Think Sammy will be having a fight with somebody. Yeah, Tom and Milky will be on the DJ sets. I'll be sat in a corner crying. Rod will be pissed as a fart.
I'll be rounding 5, Ian.
Deriva and Beavis. I'd say Deriva and Beavis are probably the most normal out of us.
I'm sure they've got some quirks we don't know about
What's your
yet.
definition of normal? Because no one's technically normal.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll be with Gaz.
Yeah, if there was normal, the world would be boring.
Agreed.
Gaz will be going around and asking how many people in here stream on Twitter. I've seen you on the YouTubes this morning.
Evening, ladies. Hi, son.
Wait till he meets Chip for the first time and he's like, "You're off the YouTubes."
That will be funny. How you doing, son? Welcome along, pal.
Hi, son.
But yeah, I think we're near enough there.
Someone donate the full amount to Thomas. Jamie, you've got money. Hit donate. Donate the full amount so we can mark that off, and that'll be a productive stream, and I've done my work in here.
How much is it for?
35 quid, is
It's
it?
only 35 quid. I'm going to undergo the works myself, save money there. And the fact that
Come on,
there's no
people.
bloody Apple shop open.
If
But
you want a DJ stream, hit the donate button
I
right now.
literally think you should pitch it like that. Just be dead. I'll just be honest with people and be like, listen, lads, 35 quid. It's like £1 each.
How much would you pay for a DJ to come sort out your venue? I know how much we're paying our DJ for our wedding, and it's about 280 quid.
Fuck me.
So
That's quite cheap for a wedding. Just
it's
saying.
quite cheap for a wedding, but still, that's 280 quid. It's because he did our engagement party as well, so you know.
That's a fair deal.
You'd pay 550.
Yeah.
Hawk, I know you've got money as well selling the lotto. You've probably won it. Don't be sly about it. Hit the donate button. 55p. Ian, 55p goes a long way. That's
Right, I will say, as we were talking 12 months earlier, it has almost been 12 months since I properly worked.
There
Or it
you
is,
go,
it
come on.
is the 12-month mark. I wouldn't... Normally, that'd be paid for straight away out of work money. But I've not had work in a year. I might as well just say the year now. And yeah, it's tough. So, little repairs. I am asking for help. And it means then I can go on providing more content for you guys.
Or let's do a deal. Everyone that buys a bottle of this, I will give half to Tom.
Go get that hand sanitizer.
Get that hashtag ad.
I think Aidan needs to buy 10 bottles just so every time he pisses he can
They come in
sanitize.
5 litres.
You
And
can get 5 litres if you want. Only a small price of $99.95.
They come in 5 litres. I didn't even know that hand sanitizer could come in such a huge quantity.
of course it does. Have you not been to Aldi? Have you not been shopping at Aldi? They have a 5-litre bottle on the door. It's great.
I just sit here licking piss off my hands.
It's great because I am terrible. I will just literally a couple of huge squirts. The hands are full of sanitizer. Do my hands, do the trolley handle, and get on with my shopping. Leaving a trail of sanitizer where I've used so much, but I know it's sanitized.
Can I go eat now?
Can you go eat now? No.
Please.
We are running till 5:30, so we've got 13 minutes of pushing.
All
this
right,
out.
I think that's fair. In fairness, we did discuss doing 2 hours in the future, Aidan, so we might as well start it
I
tonight.
like the idea of it being longer. I think that it starts
You
off...
want to do it longer, but you're trying to run away.
I didn't eat. I thought we started at 8.
I've had a pot noodle. That's done me all day.
Well, if I to be fair, same. I've had a super noodle thing. I sent a picture of it to Tom.
I finished work. I went and fixed someone's vape at the missus's care home. Went
Mm-hmm.
and gave her some extra juice because I'm nice like that. For free as well. That's the best bit. I paid for it.
You are
Then
kind.
you phoned me on my way home, made me come and do this. So I did a stream,
Sorry.
and then I'm here.
Sorry.
What chance have I had to eat? I've got burger bites waiting, but as soon as I open that on stream, either everyone's going to get hungry, everyone's going to hate me, or everyone's going to get a headache.
I will come
Or
back.
all of the above.
Or all of the above if you're quite lucky. Jamie, why haven't you hit donate? Come on.
I will
Open
come
it,
back 3
Milky.
p.m.
No,
my
because that's my once I finish doing all my work, I'm gonna eat pizza, then I'm gonna go sit in bed and watch a film in Canaan because you know I'm sad and alone tonight.
No,
You
you're
really
not.
alone?
I'm alone tonight, yeah.
Oh, damn. No, you're not. I'll be
So
on
it's not
Discord
public
with you.
information, but Mrs. brother is disabled. So every now and again, if her mum's partner's doing like an overnight because he drives lorries and all that, she'll go and stop over and help out. It gives her mum a break. Like, well, I used to know because obviously we have him here quite a
Yeah.
lot. But yeah, so every now and again she'll stop over at mum's at night. One, it's also a good time for them to have a little bit of bonding experience. They have a takeaway, you know, watch a film. But it also means that she can help with Mark, opposed to her mum having to worry about doing it all her own. If you get something at night, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you
That's
know,
great.
teamwork, dream work. Sounds
Ian.
like someone is after something.
Ian, thank you very much. I'm waiting for it to come up on stream, but thank you very much, Ian, for that donation. Or have you just sent it via bank, not Vibe?
I'm gonna ask. How much have we got left on this donation then?
Ian, poor guy,
Milky
bless him.
forced it. I didn't force you.
Ian, the poor guy, said he's only got 55 pence left. And bless him, he's just sent me 55 pence. Absolute. There it is. There it comes through.
Yes.
55 pence.
Ian, you're too good for this world, you mate.
Ian, you are too kind. Thank you ever so much.
You're too kind for this world.
Where's the bonus go?
See, look.
Where is it?
People may laugh. 55% and 55 pence is 1.5%. I can't even talk now.
1.57%.
1.57% of that target, so it's not much.
I think we all get paid on the first, don't we? So we're up shit creek without a paddle.
I get paid tomorrow from work, but then that goes literally into my account and straight back out because it's rent, car finance, electricity bill, gas, council tax, everything.
I miss having responsibility.
I'd trade it in a heartbeat.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like fun, but like
I'll tell you what, I'll bring my child over and you can have him for a week.
Oh, thank
And
you.
see if you want responsibility again.
No, thank you. I'm not scared. I pull out myself, and I'm not even capable of populating. I couldn't think of anything.
Okay.
I know.
We've got another one on the way.
I know that I'm not capable of raising another human being, and them not turning out fucked up. I know I'm not capable of that.
You can barely look after yourself.
Aidan pulls out. I do, Ian. It saves time on cleanup, honestly.
I've got another thank you coming in here.
Hashtag gay for a reason.
There's another one about to come through. I love how Monzo tells me it's come through before Vibe.
Tom, do you not?
Monzo is rapido, that's why.
I know.
Tom, do you not pull out? Tom, that's an okay question to ask somebody.
Do I kiss and tell?
Well, clearly Milky doesn't.
Second child on the way.
I don't.
Financially and sleep deprived.
No, I don't pull out.
You don't. I do. I can't be asked for the cleanup.
Andy
coming
Howden.
in with the 80 pence.
Thank you very, very much for the 80 pence.
3.86%. Right, people, 8 minutes. We've got 8 minutes left. Can we get Tom to the top? Can we make that 100%?
I can't. I'm sorry, my phone, my camera. I'm sorry, I can't vibe you anything.
Yeah, second child. We have got a second sprog coming in the world.
What's the when's the due date?
We haven't got a set due date. We're going for a 12-week scan on the 8th. So incoming photos probably to Discord. But yeah, we'll find out. It'll be September. As to what day in September, who knows? But that's also why we postponed the wedding till next year now. So screw you, COVID. We didn't care about you.
Would it be weird if I sat here and worked out when you conceived? Would that be odd?
Crack on. Try and figure it out then.
October, November. Did you have sex on Christmas Day?
Well, yeah. We spent all our money on the child, so we had to give each other a present. And the best bit about Christmas Day was a Friday, which meant it was the normal day that my parents have to said child, which meant we were child free. Yeah.
You got your own day of Christmas.
And then we got all
Let's get it
special
on.
OnlyFans content, which was the Mrs. Claus. She was very naughty.
Naughty Mrs. Claus.
Naughty Mrs. Claus.
That's to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no shame in it.
No? I'll literally tell everyone about everything that we do if you want. I don't care. As long as you hit donate to Tom and get his MacBook fixed so we can have a really, really good DJ stream.
And subscribe to Becky on OnlyFans.
That's the one.
And buy some hand sanitizer.
Correct.
You're like QVC, you're worse than Gary. Fuck me.
I will say, if I can get it fixed this weekend, I will do an 8 to 12 hour trance stream on Saturday.
Look
Just
at that.
Throwing it out there. CERN, you can do PayPal, of course. That's more than happy to do that.
You still got your PayPal link down the bottom?
It's there.
There you
I
go.
still have a command for it, of course.
That's both on my stream.
Not everyone
Who
has
said it
come
in my
over.
stream? Like, this other week, someone came in, they're like, I can't donate from Vibe, I'm across broad, and it's like, fine. And I literally type PP, and it's like, carry on.
Yep. CERN, thank you very much. I am guessing that was you then. With the name. I'm not going to dox your real name, CERN, but thank you very much.
I'm going to guess it's Terry. Oh my god, is it Terry? Stop
No,
it.
it's not.
Oh, okay. I thought I was Psychic Sally in it
oh.
again.
Who's the guy with a picture of me on PayPal?
You got is
Oh,
that Chaser?
that's Sean Wallace, the Chaser.
There you go. Yeah. Muted and blocked for 30 seconds.
What? I don't know. I got a Twitch purple screen about third-party blockers. Oh dear. Yeah. But yeah, no. That picture is myself and Sean Wallace, the Chaser, who I did quiz against, and I will admit I did lose.
Tom, can I request your services?
Ooh.
I mean, you're gonna have to do it for free.
Cool.
I don't pay anyone, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say it can go on the list.
Would it be possible if you were to host like a quiz battle between me and Gary? Because Gary's convinced that he's clever, and I'm gonna have to knock him down a peg or two.
I've already said about doing this for you before, but
would you?
You don't listen.
When would you like to do it?
We're gonna have to hype this up and get some mad pyrotechnics, virtual pyrotechnics. I don't want to condone Tom setting fireworks inside his house. That would be stupid. I know Aidan's stupid enough to do it when he celebrates. He's probably going to get a firework and crack it off in the background.
You say this. Tom set off a firework in his house like last week. I was saying you did.
I've got a couple of bits I probably could use indoors, Milky.
He set off a firework last week in his house and he burnt his monitor. Who was on Discord to you when you did that, Tom? It was me and Sammy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And I still have a burn mark on my screen. Just saying. Because I'd done it sort of this close to the screen to show
the firework, and it set fire a little bit.
It weren't even.
It was fun to watch.
Right, it weren't even a proper pyrotechnic or an effect. It was the igniter. I was trying to explain how things work to them, but no.
I don't need to buy a smoke machine. I just kind of breathe in and breathe out.
Yeah.
Okay, why can't I vape?
Why can't you vape?
Well, I mean, I've tried it like 7 times now, and I do it for like 2 weeks, and I get bored.
It could be the flavour, it could be the actual device.
Yeah.
You've also got to want to.
No, I do want to. I promise you, I want to. I promise you.
Okay, if this time next week you still want to, and you tell me you want to, I will sort you out because I am getting a new one, so I can post this one out to you.
And he won't wash his hand first, so you can enjoy some piss.
No, what I'll use is my Zonitized antibacterial spray.
Oh, it's off again. Fuck's sake.
No, but seriously, if you come to me this time next week and you're still wanting to do it and you're willing to not go out and buy fags or beg Gaza, I will send you this. And mind you, this is 60 quid.
It's like 12 quid a day. I'm smoking like 20 a day at the moment. Honestly, I think since Christmas, I'm certain I've made it quite apparent. I was having a real struggle over Christmas. Since then, my smoking went from like 10 a day. I literally doubled how much I was smoking. It was stress and anxiety and all sorts. But like since then, I'm finding it really difficult to cut back.
Yeah, we'll get you sorted. We'll get you on Nick salts as well.
So
You're getting the nicotine hit, but you're not getting that harsh throat hit with the highest. Also, everything tastes a little bit better in a salt form.
Can I ask you a really strange question?
Yeah.
You know your vape, when you breathe it, does it like go straight into your lungs?
So the joys of Nick salts are you can either direct to lung them or you can mouth to lung them. The joys of mouth to lung is you'll get a higher nicotine hit with less intake, but they're not harsh. So if you do want to direct to lung them, you get less of the nicotine hit off it, but you get bigger cloud production. So like you'll find like one every now and again, like you'll see me kind of go, which is like next to nothing. That's when I'm trying to get like a nick hit off it. If I just want to vape and get the flavour off it, that's when I'll get the bigger cloud off it.
No, it is something that I definitely want to do. But yeah, I'm all about like mouth to lung. I find it weird it going straight in. I feel like it's not like
it depends on the device as well.
That's the first time you've said that.
My imagination goes overdrive. I imagine like little ants going into my lungs. I'm exhausting, I know. Imagine this brain constantly.
This is painful. Ian wanting a dab.
Should we do a countdown and we all do it?
Yeah.
Go
on then. Give us a countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dab.
There you go. 3 for the price of 1.
Proper team dab there.
I'll fuck another one in for free.
There you go.
Can I go in?
I need to actually clip that. Did that work as in perfect timing?
I don't know.
I think you went the wrong way. I'm going to be honest with you, Milky. I think you might have fucked it up.
I don't care.
We didn't discuss what direction we was going.
Oh, no. But me and you back for the other side anyway. So.
Oh, Tom was like dead on time.
Oh.
Aidan was late to the party.
I'll be honest with you, I weren't going to do it at all, but then I saw you two do it and I thought, alright, I'm forced into this.
Bloody hell. What are you like?
Aidan was late to the party.
What are you like?
You went the wrong way, Milky, don't fucking out me.
No, we all did it the right way.
Oh, did we? Oh, well done, team.
We did it the correct way. Everything went the correct direction. You just late to the party.
Typical.
Yeah.
Always comes too late. And on that...
Pulls out when he does it. Right, can I go eat now?
We can
end the stream, but you still can't eat.
Yeah, I was going to say. You're not allowed to eat, Aidan.
Don't. I'm already fucking stick thin.
And?
Yeah, I've got plenty of meat, mate.
I was going to say, eat some meat once in your life. Get a hot dog in you.
Oh. I seen how they were stored. Horrible.
What, frozen?
It was stored really badly, you know? Like, considering it was a place, a fucking hot dog shop, I wouldn't...
24-hour stream? Gladly.
Yeah, I've done them before.
Mate, I'm done. You've got another 2 minutes of me.
29 hours is my most so far, and I will beat that one
day. The
day.
difference between my normal desk setup and a 24-hour stream desk setup is my Tassimo is like right here.
Yep. Yes.
I've got a PayPal option. Yeah.
I have got PayPal open. I did see one come through. If that wasn't you, thank you to whoever it was. I just didn't want to dox the person's name because I know it doesn't.
I say dox them. Don't dox them. I'm joking. Don't dox them. Don't dox them. Listen, are we getting a DJ stream or not?
Don't know.
Yeah, if that's the 5 I had, CERN, so thank you very much. I now know your real name, but I'm being nice and not saying it on stream.
Can we all say, like, CERN is a true angel?
CERN
is a hero.
CERN is a hero.
CERN, I'm going to be honest with you. I think, like, a long time ago, a few months back, you won one of my giveaways and someone in chat said you were a bot. I swear to God. I'm convinced of it.
Literally, CERN... A long time CERN's been following me. A long time. A good 9 months, I'd say. And...
Said mine.
Absolute legend. Always lurking about in streams.
I'm always from WoW Classic. I'm waiting for that webcam, CERN. I'm waiting for it.
Mr. Husky, I did say one from you as well, didn't I?
But yeah, it will dox your name, Husky. I think Husky sent it via Vibe.
I think Husky
so
did.
It popped up that way.
Yeah.
Yes. The 80 pence, I believe. If not, I'm missing something. But everyone who has donated, I'm grateful. All
Drop
very
a tier,
appreciative. Sorry?
Drop a tier.
I can't cry on demand.
You'll never make it in this industry.
I'm the one who makes the magic happen on the other side of the camera. What are you on about?
Oh, so you film it?
I've done lighting on film sets and TV sets and things like that.
X-rated sets?
You know what? I've never worked a porno.
I'm slightly disappointed.
Yet.
I'm not going to lie.
Yet. I'm saying yet. I've been close to, but I've never worked one yet. And when I say close to, I may have been close to starring in one. But that's a story for another time.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next show. Yeah, maybe the next show.
Next week we're gonna we should do like a poker battle between us. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Well, we shall see what happens next week. I think it might be worth giving it a couple of weeks and we get it properly planned.
Yeah, that's true. I do this. I sign us up for stuff publicly, which I probably shouldn't do, but anyway. Yeah, I think we'll do something like between us all. That'll be a lot of fun. A little competition.
Need a 70s tash before you do that. You say that, Ian. It was up in Blackpool. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, to be fair, anything that happens in Blackpool.
I love Blackpool. Absolutely.
Right,
Yeah, so huge thank you to you, Milky, for coming in and being
Anytime,
part of
you can come in
tonight's podcast.
Next time, more than like a couple of hours' notice would be nice. Hey,
Sorry, mate.
Next time, I'll ask you instead of doing it last minute with Aidan.
Sorry.
I'm driving home.
But
I think,
yes.
has anyone got anything they want to plug before we shoot?
Yeah, any other sales schemes, tactics?
Sales teams!
No, just whatever you sign up to with a link on it, make sure it has TSG at the end of it. Let's get that MacBook fixed.
Make sure it has
Yes,
Genius on
thank
it.
you very much.
Now I look so bad. Fuck you, Milky.
There's the website if you do want to go have a little play and a tickle and gamble.
Did we mention 4 new websites?
I did mention 4 new websites. 4 new websites available for people to sign up on. If you're looking to help and support and still fancy a play, safely of course, there's 4 different options there for you.
Do it responsibly. Don't be a dingbat. Don't put your family at harm because you want to gamble too much. Only do what you can afford. If you do anything else, I'm going to come and cough on you.
I believe Dearest.
Aidan, and it worse than Milky coughing on you, Aidan will come
Aidan's
wipe his
gonna
pissy
spray
hands on you.
face with your pissy hands.
I believe Dearest Samuel is currently streaming.
I know, I've already got it typed into Raid Sammy.
What little chicken he is.
Because
He has had his ear lowered.
He's had his ears lowered.
He's had a haircut.
Oh, he has had his haircut.
Can we...
Okay,
So right, let's set this thing up. Everyone that goes in from here, just say haircut.
yes, everyone just
Let's
spam
see if we
haircut
get
in
his
chat.
Nickname to be haircut.
His ears are lowered. He's got balance, which is brilliant to see. And
All I'm
yeah,
going to say is wait till £100.
Yeah. Wait till £100.
Wait till £100.
He's doing something big
Trust.
when it gets to £100.
oh, there you go. You heard it here. So everyone, go show your love. This will be on YouTube probably in about 24 hours' time.
Yay! Thanks to Twitch.
For anyone who's missed parts, wants to see bits again, it will be uploaded on the YouTube channel. I haven't got a link set up yet, otherwise I'd be posting it. I'll get that.
It'll be there tomorrow.
It will be there. If you're in my Discord, you'll get a notification there.
Talk
when
about
it's live.
Discord. It's all spangly and new. Go say hi.
I know, it is lovely, sexy and new, and there's a new link.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Milky, for chatting away whilst I done that.
That was all right. It was
So-
good fun.
It was. And yeah, thanks to everyone again. We'll be back next time, possibly with special guest again. Who knows who it may be. But until then, I shall see you all soon, and I'm sure these other boys will say bye as well.
See you tomorrow!
Love you.
Bye!
Miss you already. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm starving, lad. I'm running for food. I'm so hungry.
Cookie Monster. Right.